What is up, trail goblins? Today I'm going to be talking about the Asics Trabuco Max 2. But before I get into that, did you know that 90% of you aren't subscribed? Subscribe now, or on your next run, you're rolling an ankle. Yeah, it doesn't feel very good, does it? Subscribe already. Just kidding. Please subscribe. Thank you. So I've ran over 100 miles on these bad boys, and now I am here to give you my review, what I think about these shoes. So I have a 75-mile run coming up called the Chianti by UTMB, 75 miles in Tuscany, Italy, and guess who's gonna be there? Freaking Kilian Jornet. And so I decided that these shoes would be the perfect option for that race. If you guys haven't seen my other videos, I also did a review on the Hoka Speedgoat 6, and I wore this during UTMB this year. And to be honest, I was not that impressed because my feet were hurting so bad by the end of that race. It literally just felt like rocks were going straight through the bottom of the shoe. It was a very painful experience. My feet are still bruised and my bones in the bottom of my feet feel like they might never heal. So I decided to go with a shoe that had maximal cushioning. So if you thought that the Speedgoat 6 had cushioning, you need to get this shoe. Let's go over some of the shoe specs for this shoe. It is a neutral shoe, meaning anyone can wear it and feel comfortable in it. It's 292 grams, which is fairly heavy. It has a drop of 5 millimeters. It is a very breathable shoe. They did a great job of that. The mesh is really breathable up top. It has a lug depth of 4.2 millimeters, but these lugs are something different, I'm telling you guys. They feel like you're running almost like in soccer cleats, but like in a good way. Like they will hold on to any terrain that you're running on. The heel stack height in these shoes is 43 millimeters. So you can compare that to the 40 millimeters of stack height in the Hoka Speedgoat 6s. And the forefoot has a 38 millimeter stack height. So yeah, if you're looking for a shoe that has maximal cushioning, this is the shoe for you. Some of the things that I like about this shoe is, like I said, the lugs on the bottom of these literally have cleat-like grip. They will grip onto any terrain. You are not going to be slipping and sliding in these shoes, guaranteed. They are a firm, nice ride. Also, like I said, the upper is very breathable, so if you get hot feet, these are going to be the shoes for you. When I am running in these shoes, I feel no rocks under my feet, which is something that I love. I do not want any ground feel when I'm running. I do not want to feel a single rock, which is why I went with these shoes. Wear and tear on these shoes after 100 miles is very minimal. As you can see, all the lugs are still perfectly intact. The only thing that is starting to rip a little bit is right here in the heel. It is starting to break down just a little bit. But other than that, this shoe has held up great for the first 100 miles. Now, the cons about these shoes is that they are a pretty heavy trail shoe. So yeah, 303 grams for these shoes compared to the 227 grams for the Speedgoat 6s. These are significantly more heavy than other trail shoes are, but you also get so much more stack height. Another downside about these shoes is that because of the very, very high stack height, they are not the greatest on technical downhill running. I find that when I'm running downhill in these, my feet just feel very clumsy. It feels like I'm kind of tripping over myself. But on all other terrain besides technical downhill, these shoes have done a great job. Now, these shoes I bought for $160, but they are on sale at a lot of places right now. I'll link down below. These are an older model. They do have the Asics Trabuco Max 3 out right now, but these shoes were cheaper, so I bought it. And they had higher reviews than the 3 does. So I decided to go with this shoe. But yeah, I bought these shoes for $160. You can find them basically anywhere right now for cheaper, but I needed a new trail shoe. My Hoka Speedgoat 6s had nothing left in them at all. So one of the reasons that I decided to go with the Trabuco Max 2 was because how much I loved the Novablast 3s. So these are also an Asics shoe. They are a road running shoe, and I love these shoes so much. These are the greatest shoes I have ever ran in, hands down, but they are a road running shoe. So I decided to try my luck with these shoes. Now these shoes, I thought that they would compare more with these shoes because they do have the FF Blast Plus foam, same as these shoes do, but they don't feel similar. I will admit that. I wish that they felt more similar, but what can you do? But yeah, like I said, guys, I am going to be using this shoe at the Chianti 75-mile race by UTMB this March, and I think that they're gonna do a good job. It's not too technical of a course, and like I said, I just don't want the bottom of my feet to hurt because that's like basically the first thing that goes for me when I'm doing ultras, and so I think that these shoes will be the perfect fit for that race. But yeah, what do you guys think about this shoe? Do you think that it would be a good fit for you? Do you think that maybe it's too heavy? Leave it in the comments below, and also if you have any questions, I will answer those there. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe now to become an official trail goblin. We're gobbling up trails and hobbling around in the mountains, and guess what? Goblins get less injuries than humans do, so yeah, just freaking subscribe. Bye.